Hey guys, what's up? It's still January 12th. I'm Anthony Blando, here with my good friend Alec Giannakopoulos. You're listening to The A Show. We gave you guys our top 5 worst moments. Now we're going to give you the best. Let's end this on a high note. But before we get to the top 5, we got one honorable mention that didn't quite make it in the top 5.
Yeah.
It was The Rock's return, if you can even call it that. So our problem with The Rock's return, the only reason it didn't make it to the top 5 was it wasn't really a return.
No.
He came back maybe for a few weeks, promised he would never leave, and left.
It was fun. It kind of brought a lot of people back into the business. It wasn't much of a return. I really like The Rock. He is probably my favorite wrestler, if not in the top 3 easily. Comes back for 3 weeks, hits some rock bottoms, which was fun, electrifying, leaves. And his WrestleMania thing was not a lot to cope with. He was out for 2 matches.
I almost feel like to call it a return is it's a crime.
Like a Rock reminder. Like,
Yeah,
I'm still here. Hi guys. I'll fight in a year, but not right now. Like me.
Yeah.
But I think they kind of vote in the fact that he'll never leave to get fans to be a little upset at him. Kind of makes Cena appeal more as a face because he's there every week and he's fighting for attention.
Yeah, give him a little more cred for
some ammo against The
WrestleMania.
Rock in like his awesome rap battles that he stopped doing. But nonetheless, it was still entertaining. It brought a lot of guys back, and it was great to see The Rock again.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's bust into the top 5. Number 5, Michael Cole's coal mine. The big glass box around his announcer's side of the table when he split off of the announcer's table. We thought it was hilarious. We love Michael Cole, and I know a ton of people are going to be commenting on this video. Michael Cole sucks.
Vintage loser.
Yeah, but Michael Cole knows what he's doing on the mic, knows how to get under your skin a little bit, and just everything he does, but especially the coal mine is why this made the top 5 for me.
It's not for me. It's not just the coal mine. It's what he's been doing the entire year. He's just been doing a fantastic job as a heel commentator, and I love it. I love everything he says for the most part. I love he likes to write heels. He says the right things. He has that ego, and he's intentionally being a bad announcer. Like, we know Michael Cole can be a good commentator. We know he has a good voice, and he's very fluid. But he's a bad announcer just to be a bad announcer, and that's something you have to respect. He's a good heel, and he gets a good pop, or not, he gets a good heat out of everyone. But I think it's genuine heat. I think he worked hard for that heat without calling fans hypocrites and liars. I think
Which
he actually
seems to be something our heels love to stick to.
Exactly. I think he worked towards that heat, and that's something you can definitely admire. Good heel.
Absolutely. Let's move on.
Okay.
Number 4, best moment of 2011 in WWE, TLC, just as a whole.
Yes.
We bought it, we watched it, we loved it. Greatest match of the night?
Main event.
Definitely.
The triple threat TLC match. Del Rio, who I love, Miz, not so much, and CM Punk, who's pretty great as well.
I love Del Rio.
Del Rio is the best. Anyway, it was a good match. There weren't a lot of bad matches. There really weren't.
No, I couldn't pick one out.
I could. The chair match.
Yeah, Big Show and Mark Henry.
The Big Show Mark Henry chair match where they flip chairs and then Big Show punched Mark Henry.
Yeah.
But besides that, you had some great matches. You had Kevin Nash and Triple H, which I loved. Absolutely loved. The tag match wasn't anything. But you had the table match between Barrett and Orton, which was done well.
Awesome.
Orton.
RKO through the table. A little bit of an overjump on Wade's part.
And it was
no
kind of
big deal.
predictable, but still great.
Yeah,
This does not have to be unpredictable to still be amazing. Great matches, great card. Definitely rose over my expectations, and I'm sure yours as well.
Yeah, very low expectations for any pay-per-view of this year that isn't WrestleMania or last year. It's been a lot of like, hey, give us your money sort of thing.
Here's a title match and maybe a gimmicky match. How about money?
Gotta love it. Let's jump into number 3. Kane coming back.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. What I loved most is that it caught me off guard. You saw a few promos of Kane in a bathroom or something, and he's burning his stuff, and his mask hits the floor, and you think, like, alright, they're going to shed a little more light in these promos, and going to build into it. Kind of like Second 2012. Yeah, the opposite. I love that. You have about 2 promos, and the night of the second promo, he returns, which catches you off guard because you think, oh, another promo, let's just keep these going and give me a date he's coming back. Because that's usually how it happens. No, comes back unexpectedly. He has this whole fireworks and old gimmick. Not a huge fan of the Iron Man welder mask that he takes off before he wears his cane mask.
Yeah, I'd like to see how people feel about that. But a mask is a mask, you know.
The fact that he's masked is great because unmasked Kane left a lot to be desired. He was so good technical wrestler, and nothing could take that away from him. But the mask just adds that effect.
Definitely. If you guys want to know more about the Kane return and his feuds with John Cena and Zack Ryder, it's in our cast from the 10th. So check that out. Let's move on to number 2.
Number 2.
One of my favorite young, newish wrestlers, Dolph Ziggler. His push over the year of 2011 was definitely something to view. He's great in every way.
He's so charismatic in and out of the ring. You know, the whole slick back or the sit-ups or doing the headstand during his submissions. Really cool stuff. Out of the ring, he's not great with the mic, but he's a good mic man. But technically, he's so sound.
Yeah. One of the better skills in the ring that we've had for a while, along with Del Rio. Yeah. They know how to jump in. They could definitely wrestle with the best of them.
And it shows how...
yeah, there's no green to him.
There's no green to him. All the green's gone. And it shows at the fact that they have him doing big shots, big matches.
Yeah, main event match with John Cena.
2 matches with CM Punk in 3 weeks, 3 straight weeks. So they put a lot of trust into him, and so far he's paying it off. So he's awesome. And we can all agree.
Definitely deserves the number 2 spot.
No doubt about it. And definitely deserves this push he's getting. I was kind of upset when he lost the United States Championship to Zack Ryder, but I got over it once they pushed him.
Yeah,
definitely.
Going for the WWE Champion, CM Punk, who has earned the number 1 spot on our top 5. CM Punk and the big shoot interview that he did, the contract signings with Vince McMahon, just that whole storyline was just the best thing that we've seen storyline-wise from the WWE in a long time.
I don't think anyone could predict how it was going to end.
Oh, no, I definitely wasn't. I'm still questioning what of that was scripted and what of it was just shoot.
Yeah.
The stuff that he said.
I still think the shoot was scripted, but we'll get into that later.
Why would they say so much?
We've had this debate for like a month, and that's a good sign of how good that is.
To it, so
that's a good sign of how good it is, because even we are torn apart on whether it was scripted or not, which is something I can definitely commend. The whole storyline with him, winning it at Money in the Bank, walking out of the All Stadium,
wins the belt, runs out of the arena.
How awesome is that?
And they have YouTube videos you can find of the people standing on the outside, and you see CM Punk just booking it with the championship. And then his comeback after John Cena had won the championship in a big tournament. Yeah. CM Punk comes back with the belt that he won, and it's like, whose belt is the real one? They hold the belts up. CM Punk holds his a little bit higher. Overall, it was just great. Get everybody on the edge of their seat. I know I was.
And, it was a good way to push him. Because before that, what was he? Straight edge?
Where was that going?
What was that? Luke Gallows and what's-her-face with the shaved hair, and they'd walk out and say, "You all parasites who do weed and drink, I hate you."
You know what really sucks about that it was just the fact that CM Punk not doing drugs made him a bad guy.
Yeah.
Especially in this PG era, like where so many kids are watching. What kind of message are you trying to get across with that?
None.
Definitely not. But CM Punk coming back.
Happy to see a transformation.
With the title and all that stuff, it's just it never had that closure for me. I feel like now after all that stuff happens, CM Punk wins the championship back up to date now. It's like he just stopped caring about the things he felt so strongly about. I don't know where they went with that.
I guess that's why I think it was more of a gimmick, because if it was real, I think Punk would incorporate more of what he was fighting for into the fact that now he's won the first battle, but he really hasn't, other than ice cream bars.
Now he's dropping it.
Yeah, now he's dropping most of it. So I think, nonetheless, great way to transform him from a kind of deadbeat heel to a fantastic babyface.
Calls himself the best in the world.
And that whole process, I think that and the fact that he's a good wrestler and he's had some great matches this year, puts him as number 1. undisputed. I think
that moment will go down in history if it hasn't yet.
that's true. Yeah, no doubt about
So there you go, guys. There's our top 5 moments of WWE
Try to keep it a
2012.
little positive, yeah, because our top 5 were a little depressing.
Definitely go listen to it. We
top
had a
5
lot of
worst
fun.
were a little depressing.
A
But yeah,
lot
best
of
5.
fun recording the
doubt about
top
that.
5 worst. So go check that out. Answer the lockup. Here's our lockup for you in this video. Your top 5 best moments of WWE 2011. And maybe lockup part 2. What do you guys want to see this year? Who do you want to see? The big faces or any big heels?
Yes.
What are they going to do? Let us know. Thanks for listening, guys. This is the A Show. You'll be seeing us again probably a little bit after
Soon,
SmackDown.
very soon, yeah.
Definitely not too late in the week. Thanks for listening. We will see you guys then.
Goodbye.